AANR releases results from first Naturist Choice Awards. Community voting highlights favorite resorts, clubs, and platforms. By Evan Nix. The American Association for Nude Recreation has published the results of its first Naturist Choice Awards, a community survey that asked nudists and naturists to name their favorites across a handful of core categories. The awards ran from January 10th through February 15th on AANR's website. Voting was open to anyone, not just members, with the goal of capturing a broader slice of the community. In total, over 900 votes were submitted and counted. 3 members of AANR's marketing committee tallied the results independently. The structure was simple: 5 categories: favorite resort, nude and nature spot, non-landed club, naturist website, and social media account. Each question also included a comment field asking voters why their pick mattered. Resorts, as always, come down to people. Florida's Suwannee Valley Resort took the top spot, followed by Glen Eden Sun Club and Laguna del Sol. The rest of the top 5 included Whitetail Resort and Cypress Cove. The comments tell the story better than the rankings. People talked about being treated like family, about safety, about long-term friendships. Amenities come up, sure, but mostly as background. What stands out is how often people describe these places as somewhere they belong. Non-landed clubs keep gaining ground. The Rocky Mountain Naturist Club ranked first among non-landed groups, followed by the Southern California Naturist Association and Indiana Naturists. These clubs don't own property. They organize events, trips, and meetups instead. That flexibility shows up in the comments. People like the variety, the lower cost, and the chance to connect without committing to a single location. You can see why this model keeps growing. The most popular place to be nude? Home. In the nude and nature category, the top answer wasn't a beach or a trail. It was my backyard. That result lands exactly how you'd expect. For a lot of people, privacy is still the easiest way to practice naturism. After that came familiar public spots like Black's Beach, Playa Linda Beach, and Blind Creek Beach, along with Lake Tahoe's Creek Beach. Naturist websites reflect a shifting landscape. In the website category, AANR.com came in first, followed by GlenEden.com. PlanetNude placed third. The comments there are worth sitting with for a moment. One voter described PlanetNude as a living, breathing digital magazine that brings together journalism, essays, and photography in a way that feels current. Another called it the absolute best source of naturist news. Others pointed to its global scope and the range of voices it brings in. That mix, reporting, commentary, history, and creative work, is still relatively new in this space. It's encouraging to see it resonate. Thanks to all who voted. The rest of the top 5 included naturisthub.com and SuwanneeValleyResort.com, rounding out a group that reflects both community platforms and more traditional sites. What the survey says and what it doesn't. AANR also asked voters to rate the importance of its outreach efforts. Protecting nudist rights scored highest, followed closely by public acceptance and expanding access to places where people can go nude. None of this is especially surprising, but it's useful to see it laid out this clearly. This wasn't a scientific survey, and AANR doesn't present it as one. It's a snapshot, a way of asking a simple question and letting people answer it in their own words. That alone makes it valuable. A first run and a useful one. For a first attempt, the Naturist Choice Awards feel like a solid step. Not because the rankings settle anything, but because they open a window into how people are actually experiencing naturism right now. And for those who showed up in the results, whether at the top of the list or somewhere below, it's a reminder that this is still a community built on participation. That includes the 900-plus people who took the time to vote, and the ones who will next time.
We hope you're enjoying Planet Nude. If so, please consider a paid subscription. Your membership comes with exclusive content and supports our work. Subscribe at www.planetnude.co.